Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of She Who Will Feast campaign. And immediately I noticed that remember the hero who is apparently a Ser, which is interesting, who really didn't like the supplicant. It turns out they really have a problem, and they are actually quite likely to attack them if they ever notice him, as it is currently. And this hero, as you can see, is going to rest and resupply in this city. And we are going to those ruins, which is not going to work out that great, unfortunately, timing-wise. Actually, now that I look at this, there are ruins right below us. Though this will cause the awareness of underground to spread, because apparently it spreads a little bit every time we move. But I think going for it a few times is not going to be too bad, hopefully. Let's end turn. I was supposed to be, forgot to send the money to the bribes. It's 4 turns. Yeah, actually, you know what? How long it's going to take him? 5 turns to lower the menace at least somewhat. I think it's going to be fine. We can just go there and wait a little bit, and then we can bribe, which would be, technically speaking, more efficient, because then we can try to do something else. Oh, you can see there's a temple here, which is going to prolong us infiltrating this entire city for quite a while. I'll just let it tick, making sure there's no people doing any possibly dangerous stuff. Yeah, the inclination to attack has gone down quite a bit already, so that's really good. Quite passive turn, that's fine. We got an event with poison, so we could use some power. I think we can eat, just slowing it down a little bit. Because when you get 2 points of power, we can just infiltrate something. I think it's more efficient to go about it this way. This is the profile being finished. We can gain some money showing up a small display to curious nobles. And money is always really nice. This will mean slowing down by 2 turns effectively, I think. Pushing a profile a little bit. I think this is fine. Wait 1 more turn, and now he is totally finished. So we can go back to the surface. Yeah, you can see the awareness of underground has increased quite a bit. 3% from just moving up and down. This is not insignificant. Oh, we can also influence holy orders to gain more points in them, and we will probably have someone who will be doing this on the clock, I think. Yeah, the shadow is spreading all over the place. I'm not sure from what exactly. What is the place that's causing all this enshadowment to spawn? It is a bit worrying. Actually, the only one who's doing this, and it looks like there's maybe some other thing that's spawning this shadow. Could be a part of me that I'm not aware of. That's definitely possible in this game. So we got this. So now this has this much infiltration. Do we have enough infiltration to lay low here? No, we need 50%. Doesn't have that much menace. And actually, he can just go to the ruins, to be honest. He can just lay low here for a little bit. We got another seal. We got serpent coils, so that's more shadow along the trade routes, because there are trade routes in this game where you can increase danger of request and neutral challenges, so you can make it more dangerous when the heroes attempt to do something. It's not going to be priority. I'm going to save power for a little bit, I think, unless I want to just use it here. Get to 50%. It's not really changed that much, though it is making everything faster for me, so I guess soon. Oh, it requires no infiltration, so I cannot do this here. That's fine. He's getting there. Save the game, thank you. Always need to have an autosave, lay low. And he's almost finished. How long until... Oh, she's about to do the silent assassination. Yeah, I guess he went to prison right before dying or something like that. Curious set of wardrobe. And the cursed fulfilled their vengeance. We got now a nice bonus. And there is a bit of menace, but honestly, I don't think anyone will be threatening her unless... no one really got pissed off after that. Well, the father of the guy is quite annoyed. Understandably so. But he's not much of a threat, to be honest. This is like Shadow the Cursed and likes danger, which is bad, because when a hero likes danger, they're actually way more inclined to attack people, like to fight. So usually you want, for example, the Chosen One to like danger, because that means they will be fighting bandits and monsters and so on, instead of actually uniting the humanity, which is what hurts you the most, because when humanity is united, they can pack quite a punch, and they can unite with elves as well. So this is something to be definitely watchful for. No, there's... people have some fish problems over here. There's a lot of stuff you can do with fish people. The deep ones, some kinds, and we could even spread them here. This influence, yeah, it requires power, if I recall. This is just easier to do, but takes more time. It requires command, and again, what? Influence gain decreases with number of locations, temples, and acolytes owned by the Holy Order, so maybe it's better to spawn it right now. What do we need for the prophecy? So we need a bit more might, and we need to fund an outpost. And for this we will need money. I think it was 400 if I recall. And yeah, we are definitely short. So we need more money. It's going to be a priority. This guy is done. There's more money here, so Supplicant is going to be on the thievery duty. Rob treasury. That means that they will probably get a whole bunch of enemies, but this is something that we'll be able to eventually deal with. People die all the time. There's plenty of money here, so maybe this will be the next target. Oh, here there's plenty of places with money, so not really a problem. Yeah, those guys are starting to become aware because that's their thing, spreading awareness. So, how much do we need? Now we're actually close to removing that problem. Very, very close. Good. This guy is finished, so he can come back to the city of Deuce. Thank you for the monies. The stars shine less brightly, indeed. There's still hair over here. She's going to the ruins as well, so let's not go there. It will take him quite a bit of time. Yeah, I guess he has to lay low here. Yeah, we do have quite a bit of money. And what was required to actually start an outpost? I think I will need to read up on that. This guy is back here. And let's just infiltrate the sewers. We're fine, we got a new Orcish upstart. They show up and you can kill the Orcish upstart to take their flag, the banner of their horde, and then you basically take control. They're usually not too much of a problem to kill. I think that your hero orc, when he spawns, you can just kill him instantly. So that's usually pretty good for you. We just start spamming it everywhere because everything that belongs to the faith that I'm interested in. Probably. At least so I keep gaining power. And especially in the area directly next to the seat of the Holy Order. This is beginning to enshadow because of the infiltration. Something. Where's the crystal one? Quite far away. Yeah, it is not a small ward, I guess. Oh, the Daughterhood. So this is a surprise tool that might help us later. City of Ferson. Hopefully I don't forget about it. There is a modifier to remind you of this, but this would be a way to call a quite powerful ally in certain situations, though it does require a bit of setup. We got some more events mid challenge, but that's not a problem. We got some favorable wins. And oh yeah, remember the Baron we killed? So I think it was his father is in despair and is slipping to the shadow. Yeah, because of the grief. That's good. The in-shadow characters also spread shadow to the region. Though I'm not sure if with heroes it's less of an issue for the good guys because they are walking all over the place. If you enshadow a queen or a baron, then it's a much bigger problem. Hero redeemed. Not really a problem. Oh yeah, we can influence the Sisters of Faith. This is definitely something. This is the biggest priority. Just so they stop spreading awareness of us, because that's really bad. Usually it takes humanity a long time to find out about you, especially when you're trying to stay on the low side, laying low all the time. Yeah, they are actively fighting against the enshadowment that's all over the place. Fast sewers are done, and now lay low should be much more powerful. Yeah, we are reducing by 2. Could finish this place. Maybe it's good enough. Yeah, only one character can do an action in a place at a time. No, the supplicant is almost finished anyways. So I guess he can just go and try to take some more money from someone. This is his job. And I think the cursed one will be focusing more on influencing the Sisters of Faith. Using the fact that there's not that many of them, so we will gain actually a quite significant amount of points. It's 25% towards changing, that's kind of nice. And it's command and lower, and I think that would be 6 combined for the cursed ones on 10 turns. Not too quick, but not too bad either. We could try to enshadow this location, but I think doing that is going to bring a lot of heroes in the area. We don't necessarily want to bring that much attention to us, for the time being at least. We got a pleasant surprise. So we could speed things up a little bit. Yeah, just doing the basic speed up is fine. And now how much? The courtier is actually pretty much done. We could just continue to spread our infiltration so we get more influence from the amounts of settlements we have infiltrated. This might not be a bad idea, especially since it's easy at the beginning. And definitely want to infiltrate at least one more city so we can have 2 spots where we can rest. This is neighboring to 3 spots. It's going to be free with bribes. It's going to be fairly easy to remove security, but it will take some work still, even with the Eyes of Shadow power being used all over the place. And now she can just lay low. Infiltrate the fortress. Oh, it still has 1. Oh crap, I didn't notice it has catacombs as well. Yeah, catacombs are interesting when you're a necromancer, because where people die, there's the kind of residue death magic stays around, and the corpses. And catacombs accumulate those corpses and also keep them for longer than they would normally stay around. Well, this is me and my attention to detail. How long till we get? Actually, next turn we will get this. So you will just move here and start working on this, and we will cast a spell on this. And things will kind of work out. They are warding over here, but that really doesn't matter to us. Luckily. I think he's almost finished dropping the treasury. She's almost finished laying low. All good. They are trying more, and we have a ton of cash now. Excellent. Baroness died, not really important. We got Split Shadow. It can be really useful for just having additional guy. And for example, you can create a shadow and then just have it kill as many heroes as possible. And then when your agent has very high menace, they can become like a target of everyone. And when they get killed, everyone just pats themselves on the back and think they have actually achieved something, when in reality it was but a puppet. Something you can exploit as well. This guy, do I continue going for intrigue? So I think my current lore, the highest lore is 3 currently. Oh yeah, this is infamous. And you can reduce the word panic in this way, which is usually pretty nice. I think getting some more lore on someone would be nice, because there's a lot of sisters in the area. We just go for double influence. Well, actually, first of all, he will have to go and lay low for a bit. Those robberies are starting to accumulate over time. I don't think the supplicant is going to be surviving till the end of the game. Profile, that's usually not a problem, especially if you don't have that much menace on you. People don't care that much. Lay low. They are working here. This I can just do with power as well, and then start working on the city. Oh wait, I actually have an agent to recruit, so this is really important. Do I just go for a warlord? Or I could go for a warlock and try to... actually, you know what? This agent, I don't think I have really played that much. And what they do is summoning a Shoggoth, which does sound like a fun thing to do. So I think we'll do just that. Let's see, discovers a new secret, their menace drops by 30%. That's nice. Discover the secret location gains 50% shadow. Interesting, discover new secrets, goes against 2 power. I think this is the best one. And now let's try to find a place with a library. Okay, over here we have arcane secrets, so the seeker can just go and start doing their own thing. Right? Or what do you need? Gift from secrets. Oh, we need to have the library be infiltrated. This does change my priorities a little bit, but not too much of a problem. We could instead go and try to look for a secret of death somewhere. Soul also. A dead hero or a baron leaves a soul. So for example, there would be one over here still. Yeah, it is dissipating, so the seeker is not probably even going to make it. We could create a soul, some manipulation. Free intrigue actually, not too bad. Minus 50 or unrest above 150, that's also achievable. Though you could just go, are the fish still here? Yeah, this is the easiest one, I think. More people becoming aware over here. Oh, it's the guy spreading. And he's focusing on mediating politics, which is not ideal for us. Warning the war, that's some bad priorities. Redeeming the father of the guy we killed. Yeah, focusing on the bad stuff for us, not ideal. You're redeemed. Infiltrated the holy site, excellent. So actually, he's right next to the ruins, so you can lay low there. Then the problem with this capital is... yeah, capitals are kind of difficult to infiltrate, though this one, with a bribe and the courtier, if we just go for a library, it actually is not going to be that difficult. And then I can use spell at once. We would have temple. Yeah, I think this one is doable and probably a good target. Military oppression. So military is going after the cursed one. I think just going for more profile is fine. So if I understand correctly, Secret of the Deep. Yep. Fairly easy. Just 10 turns. Doesn't seem like it's going to be going away anytime soon. So we can live with that. Some people walking around. Not doing anything that would threaten us. Just quick check around. Basic workshop, excellent. Sure. Not what it seems. Oh, look at this art. Joseph the Grey. It's even written here. Nice. Interaction with mediator pioneers Arons. I think we don't really want to do anything. We can make the mediator like the supplicant, but it would increase their menace as well. So probably just let nothing happen, to be honest. Lay low finished. Don't really want to. You know what? Maybe we should have someone start working on doing some chaos in the strongest human nation, which was over here. The time is passing quite quickly in this game, unfortunately. So we need to be getting around and doing stuff. Unfortunately, there is some immunity already. They had a plague some time ago. But not that much. There's a soul here, okay. Oh yeah, the Baron died some time ago. Actually, spreading the plague would help with accumulating enough death for the research for the Seeker as well. So yeah, as you can see, everything in this game kind of ends up working together in some way. I think we will be spreading a plague over here. And actually you can just do it with a spell. So now we have the vast sewers here infiltrated. This guy is not great at lore, but not terrible either. It's 35, so it'll take about 10 turn. Yeah, I think the supplicant is going to go and start working on this. Shadow Stream back in here, don't really matter. She's gaining. Do we go for more might? Yeah. And now, in order to gain the additional point of might that we need to fulfill the prophecy, such as, yeah, oh, you can see there is 2 candidates now, and one of them is fulfilling this strong and powerful requirement, and it is not the cursed one. So there's someone competing with us on the prophecy. Well, not competing, it just happens to be that way. And I don't think there's any AI that actually tries to fulfill those prophecies. But funding the outpost doesn't really happen that often, so I think we're pretty safe. What we are going to do, though, is we're going to search for a Wandering Manticore. I think they're mostly underground in this version currently. They used to be spawning on the ground. Looks like not anymore. There's one here that's quite far away, though. I prefer if there was one closer, because Manticore you can hunt, and this gives you a trophy that you can use and to show off how awesome you are. Okay, finish Lego. There's really nothing even close. Or we could just buy like an axe. I think it will work just well enough. It's a bit too far. Manticore is nice because it gives you both command and might. Might is more damage, command allows you to have more and stronger minions. But we can just look for a marketplace, to be honest, and just try to buy something. So there's a market here. They are selling a hatchet grants +1 might. We need 35 gold. So seems like no. Oh wait. Before you go, you can meet with the courtier and give him all your money, at least most of it. And then you guys can meet as well. Yeah, so now you can trade with courtier and give him... Yeah, maybe 35, 40... Yeah, seems good enough. And now the supplicant can go do his job. Courtier is pretty much done here, but might as well wait for the cursed one. And they need just a tiny bit more. So I think I will just continue working on this one. I could use a bit more money, but and they haven't really managed to raise. But actually, maybe stealing directly from the Sisters of Faith was not a good idea, because that means they would be slower at expanding. But there are some other places. Okay, so this place is nice target for stealing. You can. There's some challenges that are unique to heroes. So, for example, the courtier can steal personal items and then cause scandals or escalate vendettas and so on. Let's just rob treasure here for now, and she will continue walking over here. So, unfortunately, they are removing shadow from this guy. Not too much of a problem. I don't think we could really do much with this shadow. Did she already reach it? Okay. Can also buy. Okay, there's a sign of unwording, so we can when the people are spamming those words, which are removing and stopping spread of shadow, we can use our own items to lower it, because it's slowly, constantly decreasing. We can double it basically, and we can have a few at a time as well. And yeah, we have the axe, and look, she has an axe. Now she is the prophet. Okay, I kind of forgot what exactly was required to fund an outpost. I don't think you can just waltz in and do it. I think maybe you need to do something at the capital to gain challenges. Yeah, fund colonization. Okay, so this is actually fairly easy and requires less gold than I thought. So let's get right into it. Doing his job. Still having a bit more funds is going to be good. Okay, let's let her have some money. And I think this is the closest place we can expand the colonization. There's not much interesting stuff over here. We also don't really want the humans to colonize something that's actually useful. There are heroes who would be slightly inclined to attack me, but not that much. And it's this guy. Likes madness, danger, cooperation, and dislikes dwarf. This is an interesting person, I have to say. Likes madness, okay. Yeah, thank you for the gold. We got Secrets of the Deep, that's nice. Shock Off, I have never casted a Shock Off, so it's going to be interesting what it exactly entails. And yeah, let's, because stealing money is kind of flashy, let's go. And this is going to be the Intrigue Monkey. And let's use my power in here. Got favorable winds, nice. We can do more action here. And now it's actually becoming interesting. So the question is, do we go now for just changing the alignment status? Look, that human influence is also increasing. They will be basically trying to reverse what we are doing. Is it the biggest religion also? Well, definitely the most worshippers. No. Calling of Pathics has more. The rulers is kind of close. Moral tenants. Oh, we cannot influence stuff to negative because they are so much into being good. So let's start working on this first. Prophet is going to really speed things up as well. She's here. Why did I send her here in particular? Actually, can she go? Will she manage to get here while the soul is around? Probably not. 32 turns. 10 turns to get here, 10 turns to get this done, and then she might be in the area for when the plague starts hitting, and we can do the Secret of Death there. It sounds not too bad. And heroes will die from plague as well, or the barons, duchess, and so on. Supplicant is about to start having some fun. City of Vokas. Oh, we found a second daughter. It's not the original city she spawned in, but it's a second one. Gain infiltration, you can gain power, we can gain XP, or we can recruit the daughter. And I think, well, if you can get more daughters, then we just will. Yeah, we can use those daughters to summon, like, another quite powerful being, not as powerful as us, but fairly powerful. And with 2 daughters, she will be that much more powerful. I think the other place is over here, yeah. Basically, it will only require a dead person in the desert, which with a plague here will spawn as well. And the first daughter can really... Oh yeah, I think with a plague and the first daughter in this nation, there will be a lot that's destroyed. Even if they survive, they will pretty much stop being a threat. And we can be able to continue pushing. The north is kind of disjoint. Those guys would probably be able to defend themselves, and the elves for sure as well. But this is good. More daughters is always nice, and we can fund colonization. Death. Oh, that's good as well. Worst case scenario, there's still quite far away from here, but we can send the Seeker as well. We got the flag here. And now she can just go right next one and start colonizing. It's going to take a while, but then the prophecy will be fulfilled. And yeah, I think the reason I'm talking and like feeling that there's much more to do in this game than, for example, in Wiki 3 is if I don't click anything, nothing happens in the game. There's barely any UI sound. And you can hear them somewhat. I'm not sure how the sound is going to you guys, but there is a slight sound when clicking. But the music is kind of chill as well. I actually kind of like it, but it's not that much. So I just feel like I have to fill in more of the room than in Wiki 3. I think it's a good exercise for me in a way, if you get what I mean. I think I was kind of, when I was here looking back on the first episode, I was kind of bland in some moments, probably the same in here to be honest, but I'm trying to get better. I think it's slowly going to be better. And it's good to try different games as well, because it's makes things a bit more difficult. So yeah, GG guys, see you on the next one.